didn't hit you back when you call my line? Or did you even need to talk? Or you wasting time declining all your FaceTime calls? Cause you're not my vibe, but God just let me go to sleep. Someone get high with me. Yeah, cause I'm running away. I'm looking for space. Look at my space. I'm healing from all of the pain. I'm running away. Cause I feel lost right now, and it's hard to breathe. And I've lost myself. What happened to me?
Alrighty. We're going to be checking out the new Polyworld. I think it's called Freestyle. Yeah. Which is a new official map. But it is a downloaded, Polyworld's downloaded map through a pack. Whatever you call it. DLC. So you do have to get that from their website, but once you have that, then you get this nice new map here. There's so much stuff on this. Oh gosh, there's stuff back here too. There's a bunch of blown out buildings. That's pretty neat. What's up with those shadows down here? That's kind of weird. Oh, there's no opening on the roof? Nope. Okay. Those building models are kind of poopy. Let's get back to those. Check this little neighborhood out that they built. Little bunker doodad. Oh, that's the end of the map. Okay. Alrighty. Back down the mountain we go. Blown out airplane. These buildings are not the best to fly through. A lot of like deceiving looking spots where it looks like you could fly straight in, but then there's like a wall right when you fly through.
Shawnee D said, do a kick flip.
What up, Shawnee D? Oh, there's one little, okay, I stand corrected. There is one little spot where you can fly straight through and it feels okay. That works. Alright, otherwise these little buildings are, they're alright. They're alright. This little area is kind of neat. If you like farting around with buildings and such. Good to have the variety. It looks like a lot of the other stuff just retextured. I wonder if that's something he did.
Tyrant said,
I don't know.
Waving hand.
Oh, snap. What up, Tyrant? How's the fam, brother? Oh, yeah. We're a little crowded in these buildings. I don't know if I like these buildings very much. I'm trying to like them. I'm looking for something to like with them, but there's not a lot of through space in them. No, still not. Yeah, still not. Still really limited. Okay, well, I'm trying to like these new buildings here, but I don't know. I'm having trouble. Little bit of trees, not too much. I'm fine with that though. I'm getting kind of tired of all the tree
Said.
maps.
Fam's doing great. Little dude is getting chunky.
Awesome, man. Good to hear. I like this little spot. It's kind of neat. I don't know that we have anything like this yet in any other map. Oops. Oh, that scaffolding's a little messy. Jeez. Look at all them lines. Good lord.
Fractal Engineer said, yo, what's going on?
What's going on there, sir? How are you? Good evening?
Fractal Engineer
Morning?
said,
Might be kind of morning now.
do
for
a
you.
barrel roll.
Do a barrel roll. Yeah, this little scaffolding's kind of neat. I like the one where it's a little more spread out though. These are a lot more fun, I think, than this stuff where it's a little squished. This looks like a mess. Like, I don't think I'd fly very close to this at all with my 5-inch in real life. It just doesn't look like something that would be fun to try to fish my 5-inch out of. Can you dive this? Maybe? Nope. Nope. Alright. Bailing out of that.
Fractal Engineer said, why does it look so cartoony?
This is Polyworld, the map, so I think everything's supposed to be kind of like very, very poly, you know, like cell shading? Is that what they call it? I don't know. But I'm pretty sure that's why it looks that way. Oh, we got rows of trees. I feel like in every Boner map, there's rows of trees. Like almost always. This song sounds like it's from one of those 10-minute craft videos. Or 5-minute crafts, is that what it is? Am I overstating how long it takes to do their crafts? I don't mean to undersell it. Depends on how you look at it.
Ched UK
like it.
said,
No,
is
okay.
this within Velocidrone or does it have to be downloaded?
It is within Velocidrone, but you do have to have whatever DLC pack had Polyworld, had this map. I don't remember what that came with. If it was combat, it may have been the combat pack, or maybe it was a standalone, I don't remember. But there is DLC that you need to get. But if you have the DLC, it's an official map. It'll just be there. You don't have to do anything extra. Okay, we gotta get away from these little buildings. I gotta stop coming back to them. I'm not gonna like them. I'm trying to, but it's just not gonna happen. Let's go over here.
Ched UK said, thanks.
Absolutely, no problem. Oh, we got more bars. Lots and lots of bars in this map. Not enough. We're back at the... Oh. I don't know how I keep getting... I just keep going right back to him. It's like a magnet. I can't get away from him. Oh boy. Alright, I don't think this is as complicated as it looks. It looks really complicated from the outside. At the right angle, this looks like a mess. But it's not as complicated, I don't think. Oh, is it open? Okay, yeah. No openings? Just these? Alright. Okay. This is kind of neat. I like this. Very reminiscent of flying at like some of those construction buildings that we got around here. Very early stages. It's kind of fun though. I like that. Is this just more of the same? Little dive tube here. Not really a tube, but kinda. Oh, you got some little pokey outies there. What was that? It's really hard to tell when the ground's coming at you in this map too. I'm noticing. If you're flying where there's no bushes, at least. If you're over like one of these little brown spots, it's really hard to tell when the ground's coming.
Fractal Engineer said, how do you line up for a tight dive?
How do I line up for one? Usually with a split S. I favor to my left, but I do either. But I usually overturn like that, like how I did like the little like kind of snap back. So you kind of like, I don't know, you kind of get yourself centered at the apex of the flick. It's like when you're at the very top of the flick, you kind of can spin into it, you know what I mean? So I guess I'm doing both directions. I'm turning into it, I'm split-S-ing left, but I'm rolling right into it. I think, am I saying that right? Yes, yeah. But you don't have to do that. I mean, you could do it anyway, you're comfortable. But that's usually how I line up for them, and I try not to go too high. If I go like real high up above it, like some people like to go super high up, I don't like doing this. I feel like it just it looks bad, so I try to just do it like right at the lip. Try to just flick right over into it. But yeah, like that dive tube right there, dude. Trying to dive this and seeing the ground just coming right at you. It's so hard to tell when it's coming at you. You keep over or undershoot. Yeah, I guess that's when I use that the roll and yaw and just kind of straighten myself back out. But
Shawnee D said,
like, yeah, that was a little cockeyed.
Are you happy with your VD settings? What settings have you tweaked to make it feel the most realistic?
I am happy with the settings, and I haven't touched anything from the stock stuff, minus the camera angle. And I think my field of view might be a little more, maybe. Yeah, my field of view is up a little bit, but not much. I think the stock might be 120, maybe, or 125, and then I just my camera angle. But I leave rates, all that stuff's the same. Let me double check that before I go talking out my butt. What have I changed? Just battery emulation
Shawnee
turned
D
off.
Said, what angle?
Yeah, 15 degrees on the cam angle. And then how do you change your PIDs? I've never changed them. Oh yeah, so mine, it's basically the same. It's 1 degrees off per second from my normal. My normal is 667. This is 666. So it's close enough, but I don't notice that. But I haven't changed anything else. All this stuff is all the same.
Said, oh yeah, nice. Fellow 15ER winking face.
Ooh, yeah, man. It's all about flying backwards comfortably, you know? That's what it's all about. Whenever they ask me why, it's because of that reason. It's because I like to fly backwards, and it's so much easier with 15 degrees. It looks so much better.
Yeah, you need to avoid those 666 rates, ha ha ha.
Yeah, yeah. But I think Betaflight defaults are 667 degrees a second on every axis. Yeah. So I think it's just, yeah, I think it's just stock or default, I guess. What they're using in this. Oh, there's little bars there. Can we go in between them? If we can keep our altitude the same, which probably not. These little low buildings are kind of neat, but again, like, I don't know what you're supposed to do with them. They look nice.
Fractal Engineer
Yeah.
said, one more to avoid summoning the devil.
Exactly. Don't you put that evil on my quad? Why would I do that to myself? Who's steering your quad?
The devil.
Oh, I don't have my my voice changer set up. I could have switched over to it and done it better, but oh well. Meme ruined. That's my bad. I do like the complexity of this map, how there's just stuff everywhere. There's like, everywhere you turn there's a feature that you haven't seen yet, which is really neat, but I hate that all of this is just, like, where's the ground?
Fractal Engineer.
I don't know. It's really hard to tell.
Please don't.
Please don't do what? My voice changer? Because now you're gonna make me do it. I got them all. They're all preset. I'm all ready to go. Oh. The plants in this game are hard AF. No forgiveness from those plants. Whoop. All right, now what is happening with this? What is this? What are we doing? Did we see? No, we didn't see any of this yet. That's what I mean. This map just feels like there's so much stuff. So much. Every time I turn around, there's new stuff. Not that that's bad. I love that. That's epic. But some of this stuff seems really unusable for like more than just flying through, or like nervously kind of, you know, flip-flopping your way through. Oh. Alright, never mind.
Fractal Engineer said, this map is like GTA San Andreas.
Yes. Yeah, it feels that way. Way less prostitutes on this map, but yes, I do agree with
Fractal Engineer said, can you go as far as the mountains? Tyrant said, man, I need to get on VD again after IGAO is over.
Nope.
I feel like my freestyle has probably gone to shit after not doing it for so long.
Nope. Yes, it can, and yes, you totally should. IGAO is a very special beast in and of itself, which I'm sure you are far enough along now to know this already. So I don't need to tell you, but it is a completely different flying experience than freestyle. So yeah, going into it, it feels like a freestyle competition, but you soon realize it's not so much that. But you'll get right back into it. It's just like, you know, riding a bike. You get right back into it.
Fractal Engineer.
You just got IGAO brain
said,
right now, but that's...
You mean after winning IGOW
that's where you need to
face.
be. You need to be in IGAO brain right now. You mean after winning IGAO? Yeah, dude. I mean, goodest chances ever right now. Absolutely murdering it. I'm excited. This has been such a good finale for this season. It's been so close, and like
Tyrant said,
it's just going. It's gonna go forever. It's
would be nice.
It's gonna go
but
forever.
Bry and Akira are beasts.
Not saying that they aren't, but you're up there. All right? It's time to stop being modest because you're one of how many left? That modest stuff's gotta. I mean, it doesn't make sense anymore now. Now you're just lying to people. No, you have the drive to do it. When we were originally talking about iGal, and I told you that as long as you have the drive to do it, you can do it. You just need to have the drive and the time. And so far, man, you're up there. A very, 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 very respectful fight so far you've put up. Especially for being newer to the hobby when you started, too. That should also be mentioned. Because those
Shawnee
dudes
D
that you're fighting against now have
said,
been through iGal once
I
before,
think
right?
you have a 50-50ths with Akira. It'll depend on the draw for a few challenges.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. I'm no slight against Akira or Bryfire, anybody. Like they're all beasts in their own right, and it's gonna be a tough final for sure. There's no doubt about that. It's gonna get even crazier than it already is. I really would like to know what's going on with this. Like mine is doing kind of like a little flick through it like that or something. I don't know.
Nanoshock_FPV
Excuse you?
said,
Oh, Nanoshock.
loving the flow, man.
The robot said that so
Tyrant
weird.
said,
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
Thanks.
Welcome.
and to think that you were coaching me how to do some fundamentals like juicy flicks and Rubik's Cubes just shortly before IGAO started, haha.
Yeah, man. But hey, you learned it then when we were messing around in the simulator learning stuff. Or, you know, learning and teaching and all that. Learning together, I'd say. I'd say I learned a ton by sitting and working with you on stuff. Of my own, you know. But even then, you were picking up stuff so quick, it would take you like less than a day to completely understand the fundamentals of the trick and like what was being done and how to execute it. So it's not like you weren't a natural. Like you kind of had it in you. So like I said, there was no doubt when you started that you'd be able to put up a huge fight. I remember you saying like, I just want to make it to the finals. And I was like, I don't think you're going to have to worry about making it to the finals. That's not like an unfathomable thing for you. Like the skill's there. It's just a matter of, like I said, the time. That would be the killer, is the time. Because it takes so much time. As I'm sure you know now. More than I do. You're way further in than I went, dude. I tapped out long ago. Just not enough time in the day to do that, and then like the other things I wanted to do. Which is unfortunate. It was a lot of fun. It's just, that's part of the competition, is just having the time to dedicate to it. Oh. Oh god, it's so hard to get low trippy spins on this. I can't tell where the ground
Shawnee
is.
D said,
As soon
time
as you're
and
locked,
motors
good.
and cameras.
Well, yeah, that
Lots
too.
of parts.
That too. Some funding is always nice. That's always helpful. Yeah, you're definitely
Tyrant
not wrong about that.
Said,
God, these buildings, I want to dive
ain't
through
that
them,
the
but
truth, man?
there's no way to
We are
dive
all
through
burnt
any
out
of
and
these.
just want to be done ASAP.
Yeah.
It's getting hard with a second kid, not to mention that I go back to work in 2 weeks.
Oh god. Yeah, man. It's gonna be tough. But you, of all people that I know, got some serious drive in you to get stuff done, especially when your plate's full. So just from the short time that I've known you, I've learned that about you already. So I think you got it in you. It's just like it's gonna be hard, but you didn't go into this thinking it was gonna be easy. So it's not like you're surprised for any of this stuff. It's just getting over the hump. Got to outlast the others in their patience and their ability to just put up with this crap every week. Whoops. Oh, the gaps are off at the bottom? They're different? They are different. Oh, well, that's a a little confusing, but I do like it for the aesthetic reasons. It does look nice. Oh god. Oh, we got this. Since you guys are here, I'll give you some inside info nobody else has gotten yet. We got it. This new video we're working on. I don't want to spoil it, so I don't want to tell you a whole bunch. But it's this video that, like, the idea just hit us the other day. We were all just talking about something that had nothing to do with the channel at all, if I remember right. But for some reason, I had this idea and it hit me, so I threw the idea out into the group with OG and Multi, and they started spitballing ideas around back and forth. And then it has blossomed into this, what I think, and they think as well, will be a really fun video series, perhaps? I don't know. One that you guys will definitely be able to get involved in, which that part I'm really excited about. But it's going to be kind of a challenge for us. It'll be kind of like, I can give you some hints. Like, it's, you know, kind of like those money challenges that they do on certain channels where they'll be like, you have $30 and you have to go into that store and get enough ingredients to make a meal that has this, that, and this. You know, like something like that. So it'll be kind of like that, like, right? Keep that concept in mind. But then factor in... I'm trying to think of the best way to describe this without ruining it. Try to think about taking that and adding in, like, a little bit of, like, American Ninja Warrior or whatever that show's called, where they... So a bit of, like, a modular style obstacle course. Like that. So put that in your mind as well. And it'll be, like, kind of a build-off challenge, but... It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. I don't want to ruin it, but I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And then you guys will also be able to get involved as far as, like, putting some of your ideas out there, and then we'll be able to, like, implement the ideas pretty seamlessly, I think. I don't know. It's going to be a fun little series, though. Hashtag coming soon. 2 weeks. Okay. I'm getting bored of this tower. Besides trippy spinning, I don't know what else I can do here. Wider trippy spins? Orbits? I don't know.
Tyrant.
So you can dive the little
Said,
ladder hole there or something?
Sounds like it'll be a fun idea. Shawnee D. Said. Cool. Sounds like a good time.
I hope so. I hope it's fun to participate. That's the idea, at least, with this one. Oh, gosh. Oh! I'm trying to have fun with little trees, but they're too little. I need some ground to work with. Ah! Oh, there's a little barrier over here too. I didn't realize that was raised up as much as it is. Looks kind of flat. Well, I do like this map. I feel like I need to explore it more. I'm being
Derby. Said.
kind of like sticking
How
into
much
one
up tilt
area,
are you rocking?
You know? This is 15 degrees of up tilt. Not a whole lot. Very flat. I run the same freestyle degrees up tilt as I do on my Cinewhoop. If that puts things into perspective of how flat my camera angle is. The aesthetic stuff is cool, but like on a map where the ground is just brown, there's no variation on the ground at all. It's just dirt. It's so hard to tell when the ground's coming at you when you're doing certain stuff. Like if you're like that, you just what am I even looking at there? It's just brown. Oh yeah, there's no way to get out of that straight either. There's a lot of these building models. I don't like these. What is this? Like ones that should have a straight pass through or you think would have a straight pass through don't. And then ones that would have way more fun if they were closed off or just blown out. Ooh. Oh, I'm going to struggle with this. Is that open at the top? Oh, it's open at an angle though. Ooh, so you got to kind of like, oh, you got to kind of like flick into that. Ooh. Okay, never mind. I was going to struggle with that, but then I changed my mind. I decided not to struggle with it. That's sick. That's a cool little dive. I haven't seen these ladders before in this game. With like that bend on the top. That's slick. I like it. Big fan. Ah! Buildings come at you fast. There's no good spots to do Matty flips that I've found yet. I mean, there's a million. I just haven't like rolled into one yet. I'm sure there's a gajillion places on this map. I just haven't found one that like just screamed Matty flip at me yet. You know, there's some of those spots you see where you're just like, oh, I just want a Matty flip to that. Look at that. I just want a Matty flip that. Besides these I guess, yeah. These are screaming for it for sure. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought that was a little more lined up than it is, but it's kind of cockeyed. Oops. Dives in this map are so sketchy. Oh god. I don't want to keep harping on the ground, but the ground being brown is just being a solid color is really messing with me a lot.
Have you jumped into BF 4.3 yet?
Yes.
I did on a 75mm and it has been noticeably smoother.
I haven't on a Whoop yet because the last time I tried it on a Whoop, I could not get it to be where I was happy with it. And then I sat and talked with Angry Don for a little bit on Facebook about if he had found any good way or good tunes for it yet, and he said he hadn't. That was a little bit ago, so things may have changed. I've talked to him recently, but not about that. But I do want to, get into it eventually. I still run 3.57 on like a ton, or 3.57. I don't know why I said 3.57. Yeah, as long as it flies in a straight line fairly well, and it doesn't wash out like crazy, then I'm usually just good to go with that. But I do want to play around with some of the new features. Oh gosh. Oh god, I keep forgetting about these hard ass bushes.
Shawnee D said, yeah, it took more fiddling than it should for Whoops, but it is very nice.
What are you running motors wise on that 75? The ground, man. You gotta stop. Stop complaining about the ground. These diveable? Nope.
Shawnee D
Big old cables running through the middle.
19,000 and Triblade HQ.
Okay. What did you say? What release client, or did you just say 4.3? No, you just said 4.3. What release client are you on?
Shawnee D said, Happy model diamond board Runcam 3 Nano 4.3 as of 2 weeks ago. Not sure.
Not sure, okay. Yeah, I'll have to give it another try. I really shouldn't have given up on it so quickly, but I wanted to fly. Like I needed to fly. I needed to fly. I needed to fly. I hadn't flown in days and it was killing me. So, I was playing around with 4.3 and then I was just like, I didn't get frustrated, but I just kind of got like, I was like over it. I was like, I don't want to deal with this. I just want to fly. So I just benched it and figured I'd come back to it. But I still haven't, and that was about a week and a half ago, so I probably should go back and play with it some more. Yeah, and then, you know what else wasted a lot of my time? Beta FPV's 75mm ELRS whoop that I got. I had to have gotten, like, the biggest lemon ever. God, dude, my luck with that whoop has just been so poor, though. I haven't even gotten the full video done yet. I don't even know if the video will come out on that. I'm not even sure. I may even end up just scrapping what I have recorded so far and just giving up on it. I don't know yet. That frustrated me. I had to give up on that for a little bit. Going back and forth with race day quads and everything about it, I was just like,
my P and Ds are equal, and RPM filtering on.
Okay.
It was crappy till those changes.
Okay.
The dynamic idle is awesome for hoop freestyle.
Okay. I'll check her out. I need to get back and check it out anyways. I really shouldn't be ignoring it. I was gonna just wait for a full release, but I should start getting used to it ahead of time while I have the opportunity. Oh god. What was that? Just more roof. Oh my god. I need more ground to look at. It's I didn't realize how crippling that is to not have the ground to look at, like for depth. I've flown in like snow and stuff before and it wasn't this bad. At least I didn't feel like it was this bad. I didn't do many dives in the snow though, to be fair. Alright, this is open. Can you do anything with that though? Literally nothing. I don't understand some of these buildings. It's like they were meant for like a shooter. Like it was meant for like an FPS game, but not to fly through. Or like practice cinewhooping maybe? I don't know. This map's not too shabby if you don't mind proximity stuff. I mean, I guess you could get a lot of open air stuff going. Yeah, I'm talking out my butt. You could definitely get some open air stuff going. I don't know how much open air guys like all this stuff like this high up. I feel like you might want some lower to the ground stuff. But that's just me. Did I not notice this giant crane here? Have I done anything with this crane yet? I don't think so, right? You have to do the, that's like a must. If you see a crane, you got to do the Matty flip into the trippy. It's like just like a requirement for seeing the crane and flying near it. Whoa! Blew that one way out. Oh yeah, there's no way to get out of the bottom of that, is there? That would be a sick little dive, though. If there is, we gotta go back and see. Where's that crane? There it is. You could. You could. There's not a whole lot of room to come out. Kind of gotta just squeeze out of one of these. Yeah. I don't know if we're making that though. All right. Man, there's very little room for air there. Yeah, if you go off course, you're pretty much done. You're not spinning back on. Oh God! Not going to obsess over it. We're going to move on. You don't learn when you fly that way. You gotta stop. Oh.
Tyrant said, "Great freestyle. Time to start the day.
All
Take
right,
it
brother.
easy, guys."
You do the same, man. Thanks for stopping by. Good talking with you. And we'll be here waiting for you in Velocidrone whenever you're done. Whooping ass. Did I miss this? Can complete the whole flipping building? These giant things over here? Ugh. Smack. I feel like I can't get into the swing of it when I can't tell where the ground is in some spots. It's really messing with me way harder than I thought it would. I don't know. I guess I don't fly this map very often, this Polyworld scene. So I just haven't noticed before, but man, that's weird not having a texture on the ground. Biscuits. Is that lined up? No, of course it's not. Why would the bar be right in the middle? Oh. We still managed to do it, but it was not pretty. Oh. I'm still having trouble getting into those nice and clean. It's like the last thing that I ever work on is the sideways power loops. Although they look sick, so I should work on them more, but who's got time for that? Oops.
Clown FPV said, "Is this an official map?"
Yes, as long as you have the DLC that has Polyworld. It's just called Poly Freestyle, but yes, it is. Hey, what up, Clown?
E-Dot
I was just flying your map the other
said,
night.
"See all this VD5 freestyle from you. Any plans on some real life 5 freestyle?"
As far as like a live stream of 5-inch freestyle, because I do fly 5-inch freestyle like in real life. I just don't post any of that stuff on Infinity Loops because we just do micro stuff over there. But there is some 5-inch footage that exists of me on the internets already. There'll be more this summer. I didn't have a whole lot of time to fly 5-inch last summer, but I'll have way more. But there's a couple videos there of like OG and I, like when we first got started flying in general, and it was like our first 5-inch video ever. But we didn't want to post it on Infinity Loops just because we were kind of trying to stay more micro oriented. So we just thought it would be kind of confusing, just to, like, toss some 5-inch freestyle junk on there all the time, you know. I do like this map though. For a new official map, it's pretty fun. I can see why they added it. A lot of features. A lot of features. Oops. Look at these tiny little guys in here. Oh, these are adorable. No, they're just shoved into the floor.
Clown FPV said,
Oh.
"Awesome. Looks great. I dig it."
It's a boner map. It's a boner FPV map, so you know it's gonna be solid. You know you only get solid. You only get solid content from boner. You know that. I don't need to tell you that, you know. Oh no. Oh god. Oh, there's like no room to hop into that. Oh, what's up with this little thing right? What is that? Oh, it just like bows out a little bit. Whew. Oh god, you have to hit this perfect, and I'm never gonna hit it perfect. It's not as fun as this one. I'm not gonna change my mind on that. Oh god. I like this one better. I like the flick into it, that little curl, how it's like kind of open there at the front, tilted forward. Money in the bank.
Clown FPV said, I've been trying to do that Callisto trick you were doing last stream. Can you give a recap on that one please, dude?
Yeah, for sure. Let me find a nice little spot to do it. Let's go for, yeah, you said between the bars. So you go flick up into it. Hang on. Boop. Let me turn on some sticks for you. It might be easier. So, yeah, so pull up to your gap, wherever you're going to do it. And you nose up and then flick up into it. Rotate and then come down in a like a Matty flip kind of style. The way to practice, do it segmented. If you wanted to practice this, go up and like practice first off just getting that flick up and then the drag down, which is something I do a lot. I don't think Callisto got that from me though. I think he just kind of came up with it. We just so happens we both do the same thing all the time, but I kind of do that like little stutter into the Matty flip. So it's kind of like that, but you're just doing it straight up and down. You're just doing it like right up into a gap and then straight back down. And then you just add the roll in when you're nose down, which that part, it takes a little getting used to. It's just a little disorienting. But once you're nose down, hit the rotation and then you roll back out of it backwards. It's really hard to do on these pipes. It doesn't look good. Oh, these little things might work. I forgot about these. Okay, so let's try it here. So you pull up, flick up into it, rotate, and then come back
Clown
down,
FPV
Matty flip style.
said, a great tip, cheers.
Absolutely, man. Good luck. It's a hard trick. Anything from Callisto is a hard trick. You should see, oh god, what did he call it? That one's called the Stellar Reentry, I believe. That one's called a Stellar Reentry. That's what he named it. It's his trick. I'm pretty sure he called that one a Stellar Reentry. And then he had another one that he did, and I can't remember the name of it. But it was so sick. It was like a double dozy-do, or what else do you call them? Cradles. But the way, I can't explain how he did it. The way, I wish I had a video of him doing it still. Actually, I might.
Dirty McStinky said, you have amazing control. Why don't you race?
Hearing the robot say that was funny. I don't know. I don't like racing very much. I get bored, like flying in circles for too long. Racing involves a lot of like grinding, you know, like dedication to a single line, and I just can't. My brain doesn't work that way. I have mad respect for people that do race. One of my buddies is races, and he's good, but I can't do it. I mean, I race. I've done it before. There's videos of me racing, at least in the sim, but I don't. Yeah, I don't race otherwise. It's hard to race with my camera angle, so I kind of have to learn to fly every time I go to race. Because I'm used to 15 degrees, and then I race at like, I think 46 is what I race at, I think. At least in this. I've never raced IRL. What is this song? Time for polka. I don't want polka. Skipping it before it has a chance to polka me.
Edoc said, IRL racing is kinder as you can't grind P.
IRL racing is kinder as you can't grind. Yeah, I guess it's not as unforgiving. And you guys don't get to like, I don't understand how racing works because I've never like,
Dirty McStinky,
you know, been to one.
Said, my first season in We Bleed, the grind is real.
Oh, nice.
Tom
nice.
Said, what's the best camera angle for learning trippy spins?
Good luck as well in the We Bleed series. That That's what OG is in. That's the guy I was talking about, my friend that races. That's OG Dr. Love. Yeah, he has to grind all the time, and I don't understand how. I couldn't do it. What's the best cam angle to learn trippy spins? Whatever camera angle you always fly with. Learn it with whatever one you're going to be doing it with. Don't try to learn it with a higher camera angle, because your sticks are going to be different when you lower the camera angle. So just anywhere from like 10 degrees. How low of a trippy spin can we go? Hang on a minute. I've never tried this. We're at 15 degrees right now. Let's go 5 increments. Let's go down to 10. Oh, it's so slow. Okay. Can we trippy spin like this? Yeah. All right. We could do trippy spins in this all day. That's no problem. Let's try 5. Because people say like, oh, if the angle's too low, you can't do a trippy spin. But I don't think that. But I've heard it. They're just like
Dirty McStinky.
Just do it even faster.
Said, Og is rapid.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. OG's nuts. So yeah, that's anytime I race, that's usually like that's my only racing knowledge that I have is what I got from OG. All right, so 5 degrees, it's still even possible. Can we do it at 0? I mean, I don't see why we wouldn't be able to, you're right? Yeah, okay. So you can trippy spin at 0 degrees if you wanted to. So yeah, it doesn't matter. Just use whatever you're gonna fly with normally. Just so it's nice and fluid, and then you can do it in a line when you're flying at your normal angle, no problem. You feel right at home. This beat is slapping. Good lord. It's got like that hard style, boom, boom, that dirty bass in it. I'd say trippy spin's the hardest part for everybody is getting into it. Once you lock into a trippy spin, it's so easy just to hold it. You're just keeping your fingers still. It's not really that difficult. You have to adjust your throttle a little bit here and there. And you may have to adjust your roll and pitch just to kind of keep your altitude where you want it. But short of that, once you're locked in, it's like you can just kind of feel it. But getting into it is hard because a lot of people don't know how to get into it. It's like some people do like kind of the loop-de-loop like that, where you're almost about to do a cradle, but you kind of do like a fake cradle. So a cradle would just be to kind of like loop around an object and come back on the other side that you started. So if you want to practice getting into trippy spins that way, that looks pretty clean. I see a lot of people doing it that way. The way I do it is kind of fits my style because I like to do kind of, if you could tell, I kind of like to do like the hard stopping, flipping, you know, kind of like the rewind looking stuff and all that. So the way that it fits my style, I thought that looked best was I pull up to it, I flick up, and I kind of like just get right into it. Like I flick to a stop almost. Like just stop all your momentum and then spin into it. That's at least how I like doing it. All right, this is like, again, family vacation vlog music. Lots of that. Okay, that's on purpose. YouTube, you alright? Yeah. Actually, is there... Hang on a second. I think I'm pretty sure I posted something... Yeah, it's on Facebook. Just a couple weeks ago, I posted... Somebody sent me a message about asking the best way to take a dive, to hit a dive in a racetrack. And it was a question I was going to pass off to OG, but OG doesn't race in acro normally, and I normally fly in acro all the time. So I was like, I'll try. I'll just go out and try the race course, and I'll see if I can find like one of the best ways or optimal ways to hit this spot, this gate that he was having trouble with. And then I ended up grinding the course for like, I don't know, 2 hours maybe, and just doing a couple little clean laps just to show him the best way I thought to do it. But I don't know. I don't have like the race guy mentality to like just grind a track forever. I have to be in a special kind of mood to just sit and grind a track for hours. Ooh. Are we ever just gonna hit that as smooth as we did the first time?
Tasty.
Yeah, there we go.
Said. Hi Ebok.
That's another way you could get into trippy spins too, is just kind of do like the fake roll. Or I guess it's not a fake roll, it's just a nose up roll. But like you kind of roll into it. I guess it depends on which way you want to do your trippy spin, but I usually don't go left first.
Tasty. Said. Very nice. Edoc.
Oh.
Said. Hi Tasty, getting those AG01s for your Zorro?
Even this, there's nowhere to just
Dirty
fly out
McStinky.
through it.
Said. Did you use freestyle rates for that?
Yes, yeah, no, I never changed my rates. The only thing I changed for racing is my camera angle, that's it. I just jacked the camera
Tasty.
angle up to like 46,
If I ever get it?
I think. I'm pretty sure it's 46. But no, I don't change my rates or mix or anything. I just do my normal stuff. Uh-oh. You okay, Velocidrone? Whoop. That's hard. Getting used to those in tight quarters is hard because you basically just got to full stick that. I've been trying to get used to
Michael
doing those though
Lowndes
because they look nuts.
Said. Sign of the horns.
Sign of the horns to you, sir.
Tasty. Said. But yeah, I'm planning on buying them if I like the Zorro and make it my main TX.
I don't like those. Those are too far apart. I do like this. I just wish there was a better way
Tasty.
to exit out of the cage
Said.
down here. Instead
Weary
of flying
cat
through
face.
the little square spot. No, what is this? What is this? Get out of here. Let's go over here. We always go to the left. Let's go to the right. See what's happening over on this side. Oh, we already flew through all this. That's why.
Tom. Said. Elbow cough. Dirty McStinky. Said. Are Radio Master doing a Zorro Pro?
Oh, that's actually a good question. I don't know. I feel like they could if they wanted to. Oh gosh. Oh lordy.
Edoc. Said. Probably eventually, but they just put up the page to order AG01 gimbals for the TX12 and Zorro.
Did they,
Tasty.
Robot Man? Did they put up the gimbals?
Said. They should.
Them gimbals.
Tom. Said. LOL, thought that was a dab, not an elbow cough.
I thought it was too. I looked at it and I was like, maybe he's just coughing. I'm not gonna judge him for, having a little tickle in his throat. That's fine. But it definitely looked like a dab to me.
Tasty. Said. Ebok is a robot.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm familiar. I'm hip to E-Doc. I've watched a lot of OG's races, so I've seen the backside of E-Doc's whoop a couple times. Sorry, OG, I'm just making fun. Oh. Oh. That's one of those tricks that still makes me lean back when I'm flying. Like, oh god! So I don't fall over.
Dirty McStinky said, no way AA01 gimbals for TX12.
Them gimbals! Need them new gimbals! Woo! We're dragging. Can't tell where the
Tasty.
ground is.
Said, I'll be on for web ED practice later and a bit of Twitch streaming. Take it easy everyone. Heartsu Tasty.
Take it easy. Tasty.
E-Doc said, sent you a link on the Hooktopia Discord at Dirty McStinky. Another rumor said, hey heads. Thanks for sending your tune to me for the Fractal 75. I've got it flying almost perfectly now.
Awesome. Excellent. That's awesome to hear. That is a crazy fun whoop. Especially once you get her flying right. Even when it wasn't flying right, though, I still had a pretty good time with it. Not gonna lie. There was at least one freestyle video that I went out and flew that with that it was not flying the best. Like, the tune was not right. But I still had a good time. Oh.
Clown FPV
Aggressive.
said, knife edge the ladder like a toy twazzer.
Like a toy toiga? Where is it? Like a toy toyja. Wait, which one? Knife edge, which ladder? This one? Ooh, is this one you're talking about? Oh my god. That is like, woo, that is, Or do you mean this one? This one might actually be kind of cool too, between the bars. It's not as cool. It'd be cooler to do it to the other one. But I want to try to do like I want to try to cradle it. I've been trying to do those for knife edges on skinny things like that, like ladders especially. It's Parker. Give me a little spawn spot there. Okay, how much room do we have? Realistically. Like... a little bit. We got a little bit of room. We got a little bit. I'm trying to get a little further away though. Start from over here. Oh! Just go through it backwards first try. Oh. Snap. Oh, it's so, that's so small. Good lord. Oh. Yeah, if you boop the wall at all, you're pretty much done for.
Said,
alright.
Thanks E-Doc. Clown FPV said,
No way. No
so
way.
Toy.
It is very toy. Very, very toy. Yeah, doing a front knife edge through it almost seems harder. Yeah, if you tap the wall, you're out of there. Phew. Beginner's luck. Never happen again. It'll never happen again, boys. That was it. That was your one chance to see it. Hope you enjoyed it. It's gone now forever. It's alright. We hit it when it mattered. Yeah, I can't even like yaw spin out of that even just to try to straighten myself out while I'm up there. It's a clean little spot to hit a knife edge if you can manage it. Oh. Trying to go just over the top. Not enough mustard. Well. I feel like we went through the buildings pretty thoroughly. I don't know that I like the... I hate these buildings compared to the other buildings that you can fly in this game. I don't know if I like them at all. Like that's not a good... Why would you do that to somebody? Open up the back of this bad boy. Let us fly through it. Come on. Come on. This whole back wall could be gone. And I'd be totally okay with it. Like, where are you supposed to go if you fly in here? Why even have it open? Like I said, this feels like a map for a first-person shooter. It doesn't feel like a map for a flying sim. Not a map, sorry, the texture. These models, the houses, just feel like they were built for taking cover? Only having one exit kind of thing, you know? Like, strategical stuff. Not for flying.
Clown FPV said, "This is still better than the DLC freestyle building site map." Edoc said,
"That makes sense."
Yeah, they're for Velocidrone combat P.
For all those campers in Velocidrone combat. This is still better than the DLC freestyle building site map. The DLC freestyle building site map. Have I flown that? Was that one that they like marketed as freestyle?
Edoc said, "Camping is how you win in King of the Hill in BD combat."
I guess it's a strat. Get your camping bag. Get your fire going. Get your marshmallows on the fire. Get your s'mores going, baby. Chilling out. I'm just waiting. Who are you waiting for? I'm waiting for you. Come by here slipping. It's way easier to knife edge to that backwards than it is forward, which that makes sense out of that. I don't know.
Another rumor said, "What is your favorite or go-to trick?" Edoc said,
probably a trippy
the construction spin. Freestyle map has more hoop racing tracks on it than freestyle spots.
I feel like trippy spins
Clown
are kind of my
FPV
wheelhouse.
Said, "Yeah, there was a freestyle DLC if I remember correctly, but it wasn't great."
I feel like I did download that? Or did somebody tell me that it sucked and I didn't? I don't know. I'll have to look now. As far as, yeah, my favorite trick or my go-to would, yeah, probably be the trippy spin. Lately, I've been trying to work in something that I used to do all the time, but I don't do anymore that often. So you'll have, Jesus, you'll have seen it in some of my more recent freestyles. I've done it.
Said, the best part of the freestyle DLC was the quads. The maps were a bit lacking.
Okay, this sounds familiar. I feel like I did download it to get the quads. So the new trick, not new trick, but older trick I've been trying to like use more is kind of do like a power loop and then stop at the top and come back down. So it's like a fakie, but you can do it through like doorways and stuff too. You don't need a whole lot of room to do it, which is why I like it. Like you could do it through this. You just kind of like flick up and just roll back down and matty out of it. So that's a newer one I've been trying to work in more. But I'd say trippy spins are probably like where one of my strongest tricks in my arsenal of stuff. But I don't know, I like doing a lot of tricks. I like doing Rubik's Cubes, those are fun. Like doing those are neat. But I don't do those often either, just because I'm not that proficient at them, I guess. I guess it's kind of hard to work into a line. It's nice to end a line with. Like after you've done a couple tricks, just to like flip out and do that little roll at the end. Oh no. Okay. Get there. Straighten that out a little bit. Oh no. Alright, yeah, I'm really trying to make these buildings work. To have fun with them. I just can't. I can't. I'm trying my best. Hang on a second. Where does one find the freestyle pack, like maps? How would I even sort for those? Or do you remember what any of them were called or what scenes they were on? Or just any of them, any of the maps? I don't remember any of that. Was it this?
E-Doc.
Was this it?
No sort, but construction and office complex are two. E-Doc. Said.
You have both? Okay.
Saw both.
Construction and office complex. I remember construction. That's like a really small map, isn't it?
E-Doc. Said. Oh, and the drift track.
Oh, okay, right. All right. If you said drift track, yeah, that would have hit me immediately. Okay. Yeah, I do remember that pack was really lackluster. Okay. I remember now. Yeah, that's unfortunate. This one's pretty good. I like this one. This one's good. This map is nice. I guess that was just the combat DLC is where you got the polygon thing from. I wish I remembered which DLCs I bought and when. I'm pretty sure I just have all of them. Maybe. I'm hearing a lot of the same stuff.
E-Doc.
How many songs
said,
we got?
Yeah, Polyworld maps are in combat.
Okay. There's 593 songs on this playlist, and I've heard the same song like 3 times now. Just want to point that out. YouTube's ability to shuffle a playlist is pretty bad. Although I feel like I saw a Vsauce video one time where it said just basically doing shuffle in any manner is pretty hard. Oh. Now let's go something that has a ground. I think I'm done flying on this one. I do like this new map, but I need to give it a breather. The not having a ground is making me mad.
Champions DLC is the worst though. Just the Slovenia Krvavec, Lamot and Castle Sneznik maps.
I like the way that he says Castle Sneznik. Sneznik map. I don't think I have that one. I don't remember which ones I got. Couldn't tell you. Mr. Clown. That's his map, I think.
E-Doc.
Right?
Said. Looks like you have micro, freestyle, and combat.
Yes. That sounds familiar. That sounds familiar. I think you're right. Alright, I'm switching scenes. That's enough of Polyworld. Polyworld or Poly Freestyle is fun though. I do like a good job there, Mr. Boner FPV. Killing it. As per usual. I'm usually a fan of his custom maps. Oh, it's so weird having a ground. I can see stuff. It's weird. Aw. Tapping my booty. Oh. I don't know what that was. Oh no. Oh. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Get it together. Oh, oh. Do a little flicky doodad out of that, and get over into a trippy spin on that, maybe. That's not the cleanest. We could do that cleaner. What's a cleaner way to do that? I'm referring to this part right here when you get into it. I guess that's cleaner. Oops. Whoa. Ah, boogers. What time is it? Holy smokes. Alright, we gotta get ready to wrap her up here. Alright, gentlemen. We're gonna wrap it up. It's been real. Hope you guys like the new map.
Sergio Lopez said, "What hoop you using? It's your crone's brother."
This is not a hoop I'm flying right now. This is a 5-inch, and I'm using the Yakuza, I believe it's called, which is a racing drone, but it's the only one that I ever freestyle in Velocidrone. Riddle me that, Batman. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for hanging out. Sergio, sorry I'm dipping as soon as you got here, but I do have stuff I gotta get finished for the day. We do have, I think we have a video coming out Monday. I could be wrong though. But anywho, we'll see you guys soon. I gotta do a stream next week. I'm gonna stream some freestyle in Uncrashed. I've been asked to check out the new updates, and I haven't in a bit, so I'm gonna go check those out. Freestyle Office with a micro.
Dirty McStinky.
Do you mean in this?
Said, "Freestyle Office with a micro."
I'll do that next time.
ALFPV. Said, "I think I just missed this. Sad face."
You did, I'm
Sergio
sorry.
Lopez.
You did just miss this.
Said,
Sorry.
"Have a great weekend."
Thank you. You guys do the same. Happy Easter to you if you celebrate, or if it's a thing for you. If not, just have a good weekend. You know, get out there and fly. If the weather's nice, if not, that's what whoops are for. No excuses. Go fire something up. Get in the air. Have some fun. Be safe, you crazies. And I'll see you guys soon. Next week, we'll do another live stream of Uncrashed, which I haven't seen any of the new updates, but I've heard there's a new docks map. It's like a docking, docking bay, boats and stuff, and there's cars that drift, if I remember correctly. Clown may have actually been the one who told me about this. But anyways, we'll check that out next week. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Love you all. Be safe. Holler at you.